think it's the bicycle thing as well, actually.
No. Thank you. It's getting really hot now. It was really cold in here yesterday.
I remember when I first came to the group as someone who didn't like groups generally. I walked into your house when we were meeting at your house still and thought, what an unlikely group of people coming together, you know, different cultures, different interests, professions, generations. And then there was this real feeling of love and friendship and companionship and respect, you know, in the space that really struck me and made me realize that what was going on here was really authentic and went beyond culture and, you know, religion. It was something else, something deeper that was binding everyone together.
In terms of community, what we have in common is the meditation. And it's the meditation firstly on the heart. And that is what generates these things, love, friendship, companionship and respect. Because that's what we have in common. I mean, I have no interest in culture. I haven't got much interest in religion either, to be honest, particularly when religion becomes exclusive. But the heart and the meditation is what makes this a community in my experience.
When you're sitting in the meditation, all of those things disappear, don't they? You there's no language, so in a way there's no culture because we're sat in silence. So yes. All of those things that you normally think of binds people together, they're not. They transcends all of those things, and that provides a big enough space for all the diversity to exist within that.
There's a harmony that's made possible through this space. It's a special space within the heart that we share that, as Sarah said, is really different to any other group. I also experienced that, not knowing how to relate to the group for ages, but recognising something and recognising the lack of coercion, which was very radical, really radical experience. And then what that allows is this completely new way of relating together, which is a bit like the divine names coming together harmoniously as a person develops and integrates.
I think that every time we go into meditation and come out again, it's as if the world is created anew each time. And this is to do with the openness of the heart, and what Sarah said about things falling away as well, and what Richard said about the silence. So in the silence, it's this opening.
No matter how far we are from each other in different groups and different locations, that connection is always there. And when we meet each other, you kind of feel it, as if you've never actually been separated. And you feel like that you know each other. Even when you're completely away from everybody, alone and isolated, just remembering other people in the group, it kind of makes you feel strong, gives you like a strength, as if you're actually part of something bigger, you've been held up by something else.
I was in Edinburgh, and my group manager at the time was based in Gleneagles in the country. I think it was called Ochterada. And I'd get in the car, and he was so kind. He would pick me up from the station and drive me to his house. We'd meditate as a group, and then at kind of 10 o'clock at night, once we finished the afternoon of practices, he would drive me back to the station, and I'd go back to Edinburgh. And what I would notice is that on the way there, I was just they call it in the dunya, in the world. Like I was just talking about things, thinking about things of the world. And then after the afternoon of meditating, I'd drive back in the car, and I was just like blown away by the beauty of the surrounding countryside. And I wasn't blown away on the ride there, but it was always on the ride back that I would just be in awe of like the natural kind of splendour. And that was just like one afternoon of meditating, and I felt transformed every time I went there.
So I would describe this as really as a family, and a very messy family, but a very happy family. So that's the words that I would use to describe this. But we are a community, obviously, and yeah, I don't know. It's really family is the word I would use.
From the start, I felt a huge sense of love, and that was a huge comfort to me. That feeling was like a lifeline for me. The practice was always there for me. But then when I got introduced to the group, the first time I did the practice, I just thought, this is it. I will do this for the rest of my life. That's what I thought.